Hi everyone, this is John Wen. Today is March 17th, 2020. I hope you've enjoyed a safe and good spring break during the past week. Since the coronavirus is breaking out in United States, our spring break in Wednesday University extended to another week, and after that, we will have internet courses instead of the in-class physical communications. I think that will avoid most of the spread of the virus um, within the campus. So that is a good move. So during the past week, I'm trying to summarize the leftover or remained research items I have um, for coming weeks or coming month. So I list out 5 items in this highlights. And firstly, let's go through the each one, and then we will elaborate on each one with their status. So the first one I think is we should better to extend the survey to a journal version because we still have fresh memory about what we have done in the current survey that submit to the SEC conference. And also we have a leftover work that is to convert the PHP in DataView in order to make the whole website is functional. So I will introduce the status as well. And the third item, I think maybe if I have time, maybe I can implement more complex GPU application in DataView, such as a neural network, such as the capsule network, etc. And also I have 2 other items about the implementation. One is for LPOD journal version. I will have a meeting with Bai and work close with him and to help implement the journal version in DataView. And also I will help with the ICATS journal version implementation. So let's get into item by item. I didn't have very much description, but have a very brief highlights about each item. So I'm trying to bring up a good story that is able to extend current survey on workflow scheduling algorithm and systems into a journal version, and my anticipation is to make it a good one, and not only to publish in a survey to a journal or to somewhere else, and but make it useful and for the readers, for coming researchers. So I'm trying to think about whether we have good story, but so far I haven't got any idea. But we'll keep thinking of that. But for the last one, I think Dr. Liu helps a lot in setting up or establishing a very good story for the last survey, and I will try to think about a similar one or try to think about something new based on that structure. So this is the first item. And the second item is to convert the PHP file to Java and JavaScript code. So far the status is that through the Dropbox API, if we use the new code, we are able to properly download the local environment, and we are able to show it up in the panel. We are able to drag and drop this into the panel. But when we execute with the local workflow executor, there are some errors in mediator.java file that needs to be fixed, and including some errors like no class found, and I check it and there's no code to upload the file back to the Dropbox, because when we click the value, and basically it will download from the Dropbox and to the local and then show it up. So if we want to show up the outputs, we also need to download from the Dropbox to local and show it up. So maybe we can change the logistic behind that. That's another way to fix this. So the third item is I'm trying to, if I have time, I'm thinking about to work on some more complex GPU workflows. So if you remember in the previous work, I implemented a PowerPy kernel in DataView and realized the summation, and also I think the multiplication of large data set, but we didn't see much improvements on the GPU over the CPU, because maybe the current application is not required so much parallelization. So if we can implement like the MLP or CNN or capsule network, that will be very helpful to testify if we can really leverage the workflow system to do a better job on the deep learning. I also I have a very good video. I think I can recommend to you, because this one is by the guys that has a Turing Award. 3 guys. They have a very latest video. I believe this video is uploaded in February. And from this video, they briefly talk about the main idea or the 4 C's in the deep learning area. So I think it's very helpful to me, and also I believe I may need to watch this a few times in order to fully comprehend what they are talking about. So this is a very good video, and let's keep on. So this is the 3rd item, and the 4th item is about LPOD journal version implementation. So I will help to implement this and closely work with Bai, and we will set up a weekly meeting every Thursday. And firstly, I will need to comprehend what's the new things about the LPOD journal version and what I need to do, and based on his current LPOD version or implementation. And also currently I'm working on to comprehend his implementation, Bai's implementation of ICP-CP and LPOD, and try to make sure I fully understand how it works, how to make a planner. So, and also I will help with the ICATS journal version implementation. So during the past week, I went through the ICATS paper again, and also the algorithm again, and to make sure I grasp the core idea, and the core idea is clear to me. So I think currently I have better understanding, and also I will help with the implementation of Java code of this ICATS journal version after Saeed and Mosavi finalize the pseudocodes and algorithm. And currently we have a shared folder in the Dropbox. They're making some progress time from time in the pseudocode. I'm trying to, if I have time, I'll always go through what's inside, but I haven't very deeply work on this so far. After I think they finalize, that will be much time saver. So I think that's all about the current updates. I hope I can keep maybe I after I list out the list, I need to prioritize the items and to do which one first, and maybe we can have a discussion afterwards with Dr. Liu and Dr. Che, and help me to prioritize which item we should do first. And I also need to parallelize several items at the same time. But I think that will be okay. Hopefully we will make bigger progress afterwards. So thank you so much for your time. Hope you will enjoy a good day, and also stay safe and stay away from virus. Stay healthy. Okay. Until next time, happy coding.